Let me ask you something. What do you do when someone else wins? When someone else gets the recognition, the cover, the moment, what do you do? Most people, they clap, they congratulate, they move on with their own life. And then there's Claressa Shields. Amanda Serrano just landed on the cover of Time magazine. Time 100 sports list, the only female combat athlete to ever receive that recognition. A historic, groundbreaking, once in a generation moment for women's boxing. And Claressa, she went on Twitter and started listing her own achievements. Baby, Time magazine covers legends. Mistress magazine, that's a completely different publication. And today we are figuring out exactly which one Claressa belongs on. Let's get into it. Welcome back to Tea with Stella, where the tea is always hot, the receipts are always ready, and we never sugarcoat a single thing. I'm Stella. And if you are brand new here, you picked the perfect day to show up because today's cup is full. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button and tap those notification bells because we cover this story every single time there's an update. And honey, there is always an update. Now, let's not waste another second. The cup is poured. It's time to spill. Let's start with Amanda because Amanda deserves her flowers first. Amanda Serrano landed on the Time 100 sports list. The only female combat athlete to be featured. Not just a boxing moment, a historical moment for every woman who has ever laced up gloves and stepped into a ring. MVP posted about it beautifully. They said, and I want you to really hear this, every single female boxer should be celebrating Amanda Serrano's inclusion. It is a massive recognition for all of female boxing. Every single female boxer now. Let's talk about what Claressa did instead. She went on Twitter and posted this, and I am literally reading this right now, and I still cannot believe she typed it and pressed send, she said. Being number one and undefeated has gotten me everything I want. The millions of dollars, the sold out arenas, the cars, the houses, the awards. Girl got IRL. Someone else just made the cover of Time magazine, a historic cover, a cover that will be remembered in women's boxing forever. And your response, your immediate response was to list your own possessions? Not a congratulations, not a single clap, not even a quiet like on the post. Just, here is my net worth. Here are my houses. Here are my cars. This is not humility with a humble brag attached. This is jealousy wearing a designer outfit and pretending it's confidence. Amanda is on the cover of Time magazine. Claressa is on Twitter at who knows what hour listing her real estate portfolio. One woman let her work speak. The other one let her tweet speak. And we all know which one hit louder. Okay, so now let's go through these tweets because there are multiple and every single one is more unhinged than the last first tweet. She says, carrying all that hate and envy in your heart. These girls got to let it go. It's not going to stop me from winning and elevating. Claressa, sweetheart, you posted this while actively hating on someone else's win. The irony is not just present. It is doing backflips in the middle of the room and you cannot see it. Second tweet, she brings up MVP again. She says she blocked Amanda. She says she does not care. She says nobody over there matters to her. And the comment underneath, and this one deserves to be read slowly. Someone replied, girl, for somebody who doesn't care about MVP, you sure keep them in your daily affirmations. Every other post is MVP this, MVP that. If you blocked everybody and don't care, why are they still living rent-free in your head? The math ain't mathing. And that person deserves an award because they are absolutely right. You do not tweet about people you do not care about. You do not spend your morning, your afternoon, and your evening referencing a promotion you claim means nothing to you. That is not unbothered. That is the opposite of unbothered third tweet. She starts big upping Katie Taylor, saying she is going to attend her next fight, calling her amazing, supporting her publicly. Now, why, of all the moments, did Claressa choose right now to suddenly become Katie Taylor's biggest fan? Oh, right, because Katie Taylor won in the trilogy fight against Amanda. That is why. It's not because she suddenly loves Katie, but because supporting Katie feels like a subtle dig at Amanda. This is not support. This is strategy. Messy, transparent, see-through strategy. And here is the part that really gets me. Where is Papoose in all of this? He is in New York. She is in Atlanta. And the second he left, the second that post-vacation piece wore off, here she is. Right back online, right back in the comments, right back in her feelings, same pattern every single time. Papoose leaves, Claressa crashes. It is clockwork at this point. Girl, just call him. Save us all. And now, my personal favorite segment of the entire video, Claressa Shields has announced music. She posted that her name has been changed on her music profiles. Apple Music, Spotify. All of it now says Claressa Shields. And she says, and I quote, "More songs dropping soon." I need a moment. Okay, I'm back. Let's just think about the timeline here. Remy Ma dropped a diss track with zero promotion, zero rollout, zero hype, and it went straight to number 2 on iTunes Hip Hop. Number 2, charting across genres, getting reposted everywhere. A full cultural moment, and Claressa's response to that energy is a name change on Spotify, not a track, not a verse, not even a snippet, a name. Remy dropped bars. Claressa dropped a profile update, and she is out here saying more music is coming soon, which means she is planning to step into a music lane to compete with a woman who just proved without any doubt that she can absolutely hold her own on a track. Baby, this is not a competition. This is not even close to a competition. Remy has been in hip hop her entire career. She has bars, she has history, she has receipts. And Claressa is over here changing her Spotify name. Like, that is the first step to winning a rap beef. And let's not forget, Papoose has been going around for months claiming he wrote most of Remy's best bars. So if he is sitting on all of that lyrical talent and Claressa is his person, then where exactly is that talent going? Because nothing she has released is charting. Nothing is buzzing. Nothing is moving the way Remy's diss moved. Maybe Remy was just always that good on her own without him. And now, this is the part that had me genuinely laughing. Papoose has launched a paid subscription for exclusive content, a paid subscription to watch a man talk about the Knicks and rap in his car and discuss a song he made 25 years ago. These two people who claim to be so rich, so successful, so blessed are both out here monetizing the internet for coins. While Claressa has no fight announced, no opponent confirmed, no date on the calendar, no fight, no chart, just tweets and a Spotify name change. This is the Time magazine cover story we are supposed to be celebrating. And now I want to zoom all the way out because I need you to see the full picture. Amanda Serrano woke up this week as a Time magazine cover. She did not tweet about it aggressively. She did not list her possessions. She did not go into anyone's comment section and start arguments. She let the cover speak. She let the moment breathe. She let her career do exactly what a career built on work and discipline does. It spoke for itself. That is what legacy looks like. And then there is Claressa, who woke up this week and decided that the best response to someone else's historic achievement was to remind the internet about her houses and her cars. Who spent her morning tweeting at MVP, who is now pivoting to music with no strategy, no rollout, and no understanding of the lane she is trying to enter. Claressa Shields in the boxing ring, undeniable, undefeated, one of the greatest to ever do it. Nobody is taking that away from her. Ever but Claressa Shields on social media, on Twitter, in comment sections, responding to every single thing that moves. That version of Claressa is not a champion. That version is someone who is deeply, visibly, uncomfortably threatened by other women winning. And that is the saddest part of all of this, because she does not need to be. She has a legacy that most athletes will never touch. She has titles, she has records. She has a career that should make her completely untouchable by anyone else's success. But instead of standing in that, she is crashing out over a magazine cover that was never hers to begin with. Time magazine covers the women who build. Mistress magazine, and yes, I said what I said, covers the women who watch other women build and cannot handle the view. Amanda Serrano is on the cover of Time magazine. Claressa Shields is in the comment section. And somehow Claressa thinks she is winning. And that, my loves, is today's tea. A historic magazine cover, a Twitter meltdown with receipts, a music career that exists mainly as a Spotify name change, and a pattern that repeats itself every single time Papoose gets on a plane back to New York. I have two questions for you today, and I want real answers. One, do you think Claressa will ever genuinely celebrate another woman's win? Or is this just who she is at this point? Two, is this music era going to give us what we think it is going to give us? Because I have thoughts and they are not kind. Drop everything in the comments. I read every single one and I love hearing from you. If today's cup hit that like button. Subscribe to Tea with Stella if you have not already. And share this with your group chat because somebody needs to see this today. I'm Stella. The tea is always hot here, and I will see you in the next one.